curious to know how many pages I can read in my physical book versus my Kindle in 30 minutes, so let's go see.
The book of choice today is The Throne of Broken Gods, which is the second book to the Book of Azrael, and it's one of those where every page I turn, I find myself loving it more and more. So the first 30 minutes of reading this book, even though it was super condensed, flew by. And I ended up reading 28 pages, which for me is pretty good because that amounts to almost 60 pages an hour. Now, I was expecting to read more on my Kindle than I did in my physical book because my ADHD brain likes it when I can turn the page quicker, and on my Kindle, I can make the font bigger and I can turn the page quicker. But that was not actually the case.
I'm actually quite shocked because I thought I was gonna read more pages on my Kindle because usually I can click the pages faster, but I read 28 pages in my physical book and 23 pages on my Kindle, and my mind is kind of blown. That adds up though, because normally I read about 50 to 60 pages an hour, and that was 51 pages total. But because the book was printed so condensed, I was convinced that I was gonna read more on my Kindle, but I guess I was wrong.